Greetings, one and all. Welcome to another Final Fantasy XV video. And I'm going to be taking a look at some gear I've been able to craft recently and how I evaluate the gear and decide what to craft. But first, sharing this pack I'm being offered right now. I mean, this is pretty sweet. You got nearly 3 million gold, 20 million VIP points, Monster Farm unlock, and the Mercenary Fighting Pits unlock. That's pretty hefty. Not very many Mercenary Fighting Pit blueprints. You couldn't get too far there, but two unlocks, two building unlocks, 3 million gold, 20 million VIP points, and of course all your resources. Dude, that's like a billion energy. That would come in very handy right now. And actually, pretty hefty amount of speed ups too. I've seen some that'll have like, 1,400 3-hour speed ups or whatever. But 176 3-day and 176 24-hour. I think that's a pretty banging pack right there. I would love it to have Luna unlock instead of Mercenary Fighting Pits. Give me a Monster Farm and Luna. I'll bite on that. But anyway, let's get into the content, what we're going to talk about. So my main focus recently has been getting some Inquisitor pieces, which I've done. I have 2 Inquisitor time pieces to help me out with a lot of the research available to me, especially in combat right now. Starts at 35 days and all that, so able to knock off quite a bit with the 2 timepieces and the Zephyr Cape. So very nice. But I've been able to make some Beastmaster stuff. And right when the Beastmaster set was released, I was able to make 2 of these spirits, which were intriguing to me because they have MP recovery. So you're regenerating your MP faster. And then the monsters that were dropping that stuff left, so I focused just on Inquisitors. But then recently, been getting some Beastmaster chests. I got to the T3 prize line in both the Rite of Ascension event and the one before that I think was called the Winter Festival. So just in the past week or so, I've opened probably close to 600 Beastmaster chests, which sounds like a lot, but honestly it's not. It takes most of what you pull out of chests are level 1 crafting materials. You need 256 level 1 to get to 1 purple item. You got to do that 4 times to get to a gold item. So got to make your decisions. What do I want to craft from the set? And do I necessarily have to wait for all the materials to do a gold item? I do see people who say, hey, no, I'm hoarding everything, I'm holding on to everything, and I'm not going to craft anything until I can make all gold pieces. And I think that's a mistake. And the other thing is, if you feel like they're releasing new gear sets kind of quickly, a breakneck pace there, I mean, you're right, they come out pretty fast, and then by the time you're like, ooh, I can craft one thing maybe, and you can't get the materials anymore. And that's frustrating and everything. But lately, they've been making up for that with giving you some nice chest rewards in the events. But I actually like it because it gives more players different avenues to pursue, creates more diversity in the game. So I was really liking the MP recovery, and so I knew I wanted to do the Beastmaster armor because it also has MP recovery. But I was going to be losing out on my hunter stuff. I had gold hunter shears and I had purple hunter's armor. I still have the gold helmet and the boots. So let's take a look at how I evaluated what I wanted to do. And then as I got more chests and more Beastmaster items, did I want to craft the helmet or the boots? Because I actually started out with the blue claws. Or did I want to try to upgrade the claws? And so let's take a look at that. It's going to be best viewed in landscape because I got some janky screenshots so we can see stuff side by side here. So I had this is the gold Hunter's Carapace. I actually had the purple, um, which had a slightly lower max MP, I think 580, but additional streak per attack was 2, and the troop armor bonus is something in the 70s, so a little bit lower. Now the troop armor bonus on the Hunter's Carapace, I don't really care about, because if I'm getting attacked, I'm throwing on my Sentinel's plate, which has like a 200% armor bonus. So I'm not that concerned with that bonus from that piece of gear. But I was concerned about losing the additional streak per attack. So every time I go hit a monster while I'm wearing that armor, my attack streak goes up the normal 1 plus 2 more. So it goes up 3 every time. And that really helps you slay monsters. That's very helpful when they drop chests and things like that, because you want to get the kill shots, right? But the MP recovery is just too sweet a deal for me to pass up. So I knew I wanted to do that. And the Beastmaster Claws also do additional streak per attack, so I felt I could make up for it. So you see the torso does have a hero attack bonus. At purple has more max MP than the gold Hunter's armor, and of course the MP recovery, which is what I was after. So to me, that felt like an upgrade, even though if I had the gold Carapace, even the purple Beastmaster torso to me is an upgrade over the gold Hunter's Carapace, right? But I wanted to replace that additional streak per attack. I was able to do blue Beastmaster Claws, and so I'm losing my gold Hunter Shears on that. And you see, it's really not that big of a difference. So the loot tile gather speed on the Hunter Shears, obviously I'm losing out on, but I just do not care about that boost. Number one, you're only getting that boost if your hero's on the tile also, and you just cannot leave heroes out on tiles in my realm. It's just a bad idea. It's pretty much no tile hitting unless the hero's present is kind of the realm rule. And if you leave a hero out overnight on a tile, he's going to be captured by morning. So, and plus, when I do gather, it's usually when it's overnight while I'm asleep. I'll send troops out to gather, or I'm going to work for the day and I'm going to be offline for long periods. I'll send the troops out so they can be working while I'm not online. So, a speed boost is nice, but it's like I've got the time anyway. I don't even really need the speed boost. I'm not concerned about that. So hero attack bonus, 10% on the gold shears, 11% on the blue claws, and then the max MP is better on the gold shears at 1160, 860 on the claws. Only a difference of 300. And keep in mind, I'm comparing a blue item to a gold item. And I got my additional streak per attack back that I lost with the armor. So to me, that was pretty much an equivalent upgrade, and it filled in that hole I was looking for with additional streak per attack. The 300 MP, max MP is nice when your hero is well rested and he's full, or right after you level him up, he's going to have a full MP bar. But for the most part, the max MP is only helping you once a day, maybe twice a day if you let them sit there for a long time. And my Noctis is up at 40 something. So it's not like I'm updating, I'm not upgrading, I'm not leveling him up on a regular basis anyway. So I wasn't that concerned about losing out on the MP. So then I started opening all my chests. I had to decide, do I want to go for more Beastmaster gear, or should I try to upgrade those claws? And I had one purple strap and one purple jaw to work with. And the Beastmaster boots actually take 2 straps, so I would have had a blue, purple, gold mix of chance, most likely going to blue, right? But the purple, comparing to the gold Hunter's tracks, the monster march speed bonus, pretty much the same. The boots do have max MP, which is nice, as I discussed previously, and it's got a hero attack bonus. The tracks also have the gathering march speed bonus. I don't care about that the same way I didn't care about the loot tile gather speed. But the tracks also have that nice troop HP bonus. HP bonus, to me, way more valuable than an armor bonus. So I didn't really see needing to go for the boots. I think I'm happy with the tracks. And then the helmets. The Hunter's Gaze, throwing a troop armor bonus. Hero critical hit, pretty much same as the purple Beastmaster helmet. Purple Beastmaster helmet has some more max MP, and it's got a hero attack bonus. My hero attack bonus, just from the adventurer research, is at 130 or 140% right now. It's another 8%, not a deal breaker for me. A little more max MP is definitely nice, but looking at those gains versus upgrading the Beastmaster Claws, I thought let's try to upgrade the Claws. So the Claws take 2 carbon steel, a strap, and a jaw. I've got carbon steel for days. I think I had like 7 gold ones at the time. And I had a purple strap and a purple jaw. So I went ahead and crafted with those materials, thinking I'm most likely going to get a purple. And here it is compared to the shears. You know, bigger attack bonus, bigger max MP. The additional streak per attack actually goes up to 3. So that's what I went for, and I got lucky and hit a gold one. So hero attack bonus 25%, very nice. Additional streak per attack 4. So my streak goes up by 5 with each single hit on a monster. And a really nice max MP bonus that really makes up for the additional MP I could have got with the boots or the helmet. So overall, I feel like this is a really nice mix of Hunters and Beastmaster gear. If I continue to get Beastmaster chests, I probably still would not do the helmet or the boots. I'm happy with the Hunter stuff there. I will upgrade these Beastmaster spirits to get even more MP recovery speed. So that's how I do it. The blue claws were basically equivalent to the shears. It's really all dependent on what boost from that gear you're valuing the most, right? And so in some of them, there's pretty stark differences between purple and gold, but some of them are really similar. So I've used the Zephyr Cape as an example before. This is why I did the screenshots in the other one, so I didn't have to try to scroll through and find everything. So the Zephyr Cape, it does have a nice HP bonus, but the only time I'm putting the Zephyr Cape on is when I start a research project to get that research speed bonus. And I've got a purple one. The gold, it goes up 3%. It goes from 12 to 15%. And you need double resplendent dye, double royal fabric, all gold items to do that. To me, to guarantee it's a gold one. So to me, go purple. It's just not, it's not worth the wait, I don't think. The Hunter's Carapace is like this as well. So the troop armor bonus, we know I'm not caring about because I'll use my sentinel gear. But additional streak per attack at purple is 2. At gold, it's still 2. And the max MP goes up a whopping 150. For some gear that takes 4 different materials to make, I'm very happy to go purple on that. Now check out the Chief Inquisitor robes. It'd be very hard to make gold. In my experience, do not get a lot of divine threads. So you see the most I have right now is blue, and I've opened like 600 chests just recently, But look, basic research speed, 57% at purple. Gold, it jumps to 95. Blue, it drops to 17. So huge differences there. So would want to hold out for the better items there. And that's how I evaluate it. This one only has one boost associated with it, so it's pretty easy to evaluate. If it's got 2 or 3, think about what you're actually going to use. What do you value the most? And make your decision based on that. And then come to it in the armory and tap on the different colors to see how it changes, you know? Boom. There are quite a few pieces where the difference between purple and gold just isn't that much compared to the amount of time it's going to take you to get all those materials to be able to guarantee you craft the gold one. I have quite a bit recently, with the specialty sets. If I can get to purple on the specialty materials for that set, and I've got gold items laying around from the more basic materials, yeah, I'll use them, and I'll have like a 8% chance at gold or whatever, and I'll give it a shot. It worked out on the claws, but that's how I evaluate my gear, and this is my setup right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. I like to hunt the monsters, so this is my monster hunting setup right now. Hope you enjoyed.